This is Las Vegas, Sin City, the home of the World Series of Poker. Since its humble beginnings in the 1970s, the World Series of Poker has been the proving ground for many a world champion who's turned up in the bright lights that is Las Vegas to prove they have what it takes to be crowned world champion. And I'm no different. So I'm heading out to Vegas to test my mettle against the best in the world and hopefully pick up a piece of metal along the way in the form of a World Series of Poker bracelet. How far will I go? Let's find out.
Oh, here we are. Sitting in the airport, waiting to go. 3 o'clock. Flight's due to take off. Actually, 3:05. Flight's due to take off in 5 minutes, and they've only just started boarding. Been to the lounge. Pretty average, 41 quid. Definitely not fucking worth it. But who cares? We're going to Vegas. We don't get to Vegas for another 15, 16 hours, but I mean, who cares? 10 days in Vegas, WSOP, and we get to tick it off the bucket list. Sam excited is an understatement. It's like a kid waiting for Christmas yesterday, especially last night trying to sleep. Genuinely the closest I think I felt to that Christmas Eve feeling, waiting for Santa to arrive, that I've had as an adult. So we'll see how it goes, but still, it's going to be fun. Next stop is Seattle. Right, we've made it to Seattle. 3 hours to kill, flights delayed. Let's see actually if there's anything about our gate. No, 8:22 p.m. But I think that's going to be even later. Welcome to Vegas. Looks like we made it. Yeah, bags. Right, we have our case. That was really fucking quick. And now we got to get out of the airport and get to the fucking hotel because I'm so fucking tired. Ground transportation. Okay, let's get a taxi.
Good morning. How are we on? 7:30. Made it to the hotel last night. Got into bed about 1:30, but woke up at like 6:30 in the morning. So that's kind of like 3:30 in the afternoon at home, something like that. Anyway, so it's 7:30 now. I've been up. I've unpacked my suitcase, sorted all my stuff. So the plan now for this morning is to go and get some coffee, and I'm going to take a wander over to where the WSOP is. I got to go register for a Caesar reward card. I'm going to go take a wander and we'll bring you with me. Day one, technically in Vegas. Let's do it.
Okay, that was a run. Pretty simple. We got completely registered. Gimbal mode. Yeah, got completely registered for all the events. We've preloaded money onto our WSOP account. Registered for tomorrow's 10 a.m. deep stack. We can just use the kiosks floating around now to register for any other events. And now there's people in front of the WSOP sign here, and I'm going to see if one of these gentlemen will take a photograph. Go ahead. See if one of these gentlemen will take a photograph of me, possibly. Good morning. It is game day. Tournament kicks off at 10. It should be fully packed. I think I sent a tweet yesterday from WSOP saying if you were planning on playing the 600 deep stack today, that it was more than likely going to be fully reg, so reg early. So thankfully we did that yesterday. Alright, we're just walking over to the Horseshoe now. Had some breakfast. Still an absolutely gorgeous day. See if we can see some of this. The link in the background there. So we're heading into the Horseshoe now. Kickoff's 10 a.m. Hey, yeah, looking forward to this. Very excited. Let's hope it's not a complete washout. But hey, fuck it, we're in Vegas, we're playing some poker, living the dream. We're certainly not going to bitch and moan about it. Here we go, WSOP 2023. Let's do it. Right, we've found where we're supposed to be. Paris, 197, seat 7. And there's just bodies everywhere. we are out, unfortunately. Won't make the break. We're out at level 7 or 8. Got pretty short, pretty fucking car dead for a lot of it. And hit blind v blind, small blind limps. I've got about 12, 13 bigs behind, pocket 6s. So only one thing left to do, put them in the middle. He calls, he's got pocket 8s. And yeah, that's all she wrote. So, you know, it's a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. We'll take it. And we'll go and get some food, regroup, see what we want to do with the rest of the evening, and then go again for Saturday, Friday. Yeah, we'll see. We might even see what's on and we'll win tomorrow. But hey, no bag for us on day one. We won't go 1 for 1 this time, but oh well.
Alright, it's Friday. Didn't play any poker yesterday. Tried, but failed. So today we are getting ready for the classes. So let's see how that goes. My gimbal decides to do all sorts. Yeah, playing the classes today. 10 a.m. start. We've got 2 bullets today if we need it. We can also fire another 2 tomorrow. But we'll see how we go. Hopefully we won't need them.
Right, we're just on a break. It's an extended break because of the relate starting in the horseshoe room. We're in the parts room. We're coming back with about 16 bigs. We have pretty poor 6 levels. We're still in. We're just going to have to see how this goes. I'm not exaggerating when I say I have won 6 hands in the 6 levels. On the first hand that we did win was an all-in with kings against king queen suited to stay in. So we'll see how it goes. We could rebuy in and fire another bullet. We'd have 40 bigs. So we'll try and give it a spin when we come back after the extended break. But now we're going to get some food because I'm pretty fucking hungry. Okay, GG on our first bullet. Did not go so well. Hopefully we made all the bad luck go with it. We got it in with 10 bigs from the button after cut-off open. We jammed. Big blind, overcalls behind, cut-off folds. We've got queen jack of diamonds, big blind has ace 9 of diamonds. We flopped the jack, he rivered the ace, and that was all she wrote. So we're on the second bullet. Now we're heading over to the horseshoe. Should get in for about 30 bigs, thereabouts. Maybe 33, something like that. So we're going to try and spin it up. And we'll see how it goes. Right, we've made it through to the dinner break. We're just back in the hotel. We're heading up to the room. Or maybe get some food first. But yeah, we're coming back with about 12 big blinds at 2 and 4. We've got 52, I think. So let's see what we can do. We did manage to get a double up. Our 8s against ace queen offsuit. Our 8s held, thankfully. Lost a frustrating pot just before the dinner break. We opened from under the gun. We actually pick up aces the first time we've seen them all day in like 10 hours of play. Folds around to the big blind who defends. We made it 7k. Blinds are 1.5 and 3. We make it 7. Big blind defends, and rightly so. I mean, for most part he's going to be defending there. That's fine. Flop comes 2, 3, 5 with 2 clubs. We see bet to 5k, and when he calls, river comes a 6 of clubs. So it's 2, 3, 5, 6 with 3 clubs. And it's just all over the big blinds fucking range. Like, they just hit them so hard. And then he leads out for 17k into a pot of like, what, 27, maybe 30. So just about half pot, maybe. We tanked him. We're thinking about it. And the end, I made the fold. I think it's the right fold. But it's just frustrating, you know. We've been pretty... We've been struggling all day, and we finally pick up a premium hand. Like, we can go, okay, I think maybe we can get a double here, or at least pick up some much needed chips. It doesn't go our way, but I do think it was a good fold. I think it was the right move. So, you know, not for the first time today. I think we're making some decent folds, and we're just hanging around. So we're on dinner break now for 75 minutes. I'm going to go to the room and just decompress and stretch out my back because it's absolutely killing me. And then we'll come back down and get some food in a couple of minutes and head back over with our 12 bigs and See if we can spin it up. Well, that is it. We are done and dusted, unfortunately. Don't fall on the escalator. We cut off open the last hand there. We're in the button. We look down at 2 beautiful black kings. We obviously jammed for a remaining 10. Peter is over queen 8 of clubs and calls and kind of says, oh well, this one I'll give you a spin. And the flop comes 8-6-8. 3 flop trips, and that was us. Disappointed there. Now I kind of thought if we could get a spin, get back up to kind of 25 bigs going into the last 3 levels of the night, we could try and spin it and bag a somewhat half decent stack for Sunday, but not to be. So still very disappointing. It's 10:30 now. We've been grinding for 12 hours. I know we put 2 bullets in, but the idea was to try and bag for day 2 on Sunday so we could take a day off and not have to grind all day tomorrow and then come back Sunday. But not to be. So we come back tomorrow, 10 a.m. start. Shit. Just realised I forgot to register for tomorrow. So fuck it. Back we go. We gotta go back. I gotta go back in and register for the 10 a.m. start tomorrow. Then I'm gonna go back to the hotel, lie on the floor and hope my back eases out, because it actually got that bad after the break. I took an ibuprofen just to try and help it, which it has. So anyway, we'll go register for tomorrow. Pretty disappointed, but what can you do?
Right, good morning. It is fucking Saturday. It is Saturday. Day 1B of the Colossus. So we're going to jump in that and see how we go. Again, we can run 2 bullets with this. So we'll give it a good fucking go and see what happens.
We've had breakfast, we got a coffee, and we're heading up. I think we're up in the silver section, which I think is up where the TV setup is. So we'll go and find our seat, and good luck, us.
When you're moving from room to room, you go in a bag, you must go in that bag and seal.
This is where we are today, in the silver room. This is up 600 silver, seat 4.
And that did not go well. Didn't really get a whole lot of cards today either. Pretty fucking annoying. Just went out there, I think we had like 18 bigs left. We defend our big blinds against the middle position open with king 8 of clubs. Flop come 6 king deuce, 2 spades. Middle position bets 2k. I decided at this point that I'm just going to run this. I think he's going to be betting a lot of hands there. So we bump it to 6. And he comes back over the top of us, an Australian guy. Pretty loose, pretty aggressive. Spade draws out there. He can have worse. Can he have worse king X? Maybe not have worse king X, but I kind of put him on a spade draw. And just decided to fucking run it. Unfortunately, he turned over king jack. And we did not hit our 8, so that's us done and dusted. We do have another bullet available to us, but the late reg line is about 2 hours long, and I just don't think I have that in me to stand in a line for 2 hours. Blinds are 1-2 of them. Or, sorry, 5-1 at the moment, not 1-2. Blinds are 5-1, so if we were able to jump straight back in, it would be great. We'd be jumping in with 40 bigs, but we're going to spend 2 hours in the queue, which is another 2 levels. To come back in with like 20, maybe 25 if we're lucky. I just don't think I have 2 hours in the queue in me. So I think I'm just going to call it. Then I head back to the hotel, have a look at the schedule, see what else is on. Maybe play one of the dailies or something, but I just don't have it in me.
Right, so we have decided not to reg the Colossus for 10 days and try and spin it up. just don't think it's worth it, so we're just going to play the nightly deep stack, which is half the price, and we'll get a full starting stack and have a bit of fun. And even if we decide after that, if we go start, there's another one on at 10 o'clock, and still combined for those two will cost less than what it costs us for 10 bigs to jump into the classes and try and spin it. It's just not worth it. Alright, it's 20 to 3 in the morning, and as you can see, we're just leaving, which is a good thing. We did manage to cash the daily deep stack. 17th, unfortunately. Couldn't make a deeper run than that, short. And we shoved King Queen off for just under 10 bigs from middle position. And the button re-popped it, covered us, turned over ace 9 offsuit. And unfortunately we could not improve, and that was it. GG to us. Yeah, a little disappointed, but I mean, we'll take it. It's our first cash out here. First WSOP cash, so a little bit special. But we'll take it. Problem I have is now that it is 20 to 3 in the morning, and I was planning on playing a satellite at 8 AM. I don't think that's going to happen, so we're going to figure out what to do and have a look at the schedule for tomorrow and see what we're going to do, whether we just jump in the mini main or if we try and satellite for the main. I don't know. I'm going to go and sit down and figure it out now before I go to sleep, because while I'm here I might as well go and register, so I'm going to grab a seat and figure it out and then eventually head back. But yeah, pretty happy all in all. We'll take it. 3 nights entertainment, made some money, and got a semi-deep run, so yeah, nice. Right, okay, so we actually took most of the day off. We are now back over to the horseshoe, and we're going to play the deep stack again. Didn't see much point in raging anything else. Took the day, chilled out, didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I was pretty tired. Tried to have a little nap, didn't really work, but we chilled out nonetheless. Went and got some food. Yeah, just had a pretty chilled out day, so it's about 7 now. We're going to go and register for the 8 o'clock. Maybe grab a coffee or something and see if we can do one better than last night. Fingers crossed.
I have put a hand.
Well, we are out of the nightly deep stack. That was short-lived. My initial thoughts were I was unlucky. Second thoughts were I was a fucking moron and played it really badly. I opened from the cutoff to 1200. Blinds are 2 and 4. I've got about 16 in my stack. Big blind, 3 bets to 3,200. I call. Flop comes 9, 4, 9. Rainbow. I check. I've got pocket 10s. He checks back. Turn is a 2 of spades, which is kind of inconsequential. I check again. And my reason for checking here is I'm kind of giving him room to bluff with his ace king, ace queen, ace jacks, 8s. Maybe he 3-bets 8s, unlikely. I don't think he's 3-betting 7s there. He was a pretty aggressive player, but I don't think he's going to be 3-betting that wide. So he bets 4k. At this stage, I think I have 13.5 left in my stack. And I think he's up to something. I kind of think maybe he's got ace king, ace queen here, and he's just trying to buy the pot there and then. I don't really want to see a river card with an overcard coming out, so I decided to pop it in his face and take it down there and then if I can. And he beats me in the pot and turns over pocket 9s for quad 9s. Now, sounds bad, but actually when I thought, I was like, oh, that's really unlucky. It's actually pretty fucking poor. I mean, he's 3-betting out of the big. I know he's 3-betting out of the big, that's a cut-off open, so we can do it kind of wide. But having played the nightly last night, I don't see a lot of players making moves like that to squeeze late position opens. Kind of the way they should. So they're certainly not playing the way they're supposed to in terms of a GTO strategy. So me re-popping it there, I mean, I'm still losing to any 9, which I mean, you can have ace 9 suited besides the 3-bet, but again, I don't think so. So we're losing the pocket 9s, jacks, queens, kings, and aces. There's, you know, and most of them aren't 3-betting light. They're not even 3-betting ace 5 suited or king queen suited from what I saw last night too often. Some are, but that early in the tournament, they're just not doing it really. So I think the move there is to call and evaluate the river, which was a queen, which I think possibly once the queen comes on the river, depending on the bet size, and I might be able to get away from it. So initially I thought I was unlucky, but actually I just played it really fucking bad. I'm going to put that down to the 4.5 hour sleep I had last night. And I'm going to go and chill out. I did try and register the 8 a.m. Mega Sati into the 1100 Sati for the main. But because it's a Mega Sati, it doesn't show up on the system until midnight. So I can't reg it. So I'll have to get up earlier than I wanted to and reg that in the morning and then go and get breakfast. But that's it. We're going back to the hotel to chill out. But check out this view. Tuesday morning, and it's almost 8 a.m. and we are trying to Sati for the main, the $145 Mega Sati into a 1 p.m. Sati later on. So Sati for a Sati, but we're gonna give it a bash. I'm pretty fucking tired. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep, but here we go. Right, well, we are out of the Sati. Actually recorded the video earlier, but it didn't save or something went wrong. We got down to about just under 10 bigs. We picked up queens, and we guy open from under the gun. We're on the button, cut off, calls, we jam, under the gun, opener, re-jams, and the guy who called behind also calls. We're 3-way all in. Well, I'm all in anyway. I have the under the gun razor covered by like 2k, I think, 3k, by 3k, yeah. And we're up against ace queen and pocket 6s. We've got queens, and there's an ace on the flop. And that was all she wrote. And that one really fucking hurt. That was, yeah, that one was tough to take. If we triple up there, we're in a really good shape for the Sati. There's about 60 players left with 25 seats. We get queens hole there, and we're probably good for a seat into the 1k Sati for the main, but not to be. And so we regrouped. It's 4th of July, so we went off to the American institution that is Denny's, got ourselves some lunch. Well, there's an alarm going off in the hotel. They've said, stay calm, they're investigating it. So, either way, I was getting out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wasn't going to play poker tonight, was going to take the last night off. Considering I've been running so well. But I'm packed and everything is sorted, and I don't really have a whole lot else to do. So I'm going to race the 8 o'clock deep stack. If it goes really well, it could be just gone straight from here to here. I'm going to grab some food first, and then we'll play one more for the road. I'm going to go and play once more, one more bullet, see what we can do. We know this is the last one, there are no more chances. I'm going to enjoy this one probably more than most, because I have literally no expectations now at this stage. It's been pretty disappointing on the poker front, but I very much enjoyed it. But we're going to play once more. and see what we can do. So let's do it.
Alright, that's it. World Series of Poker for me is done and dusted. Like, the best hand I got all night was ace jack offsuit. So, like, I'm not even sweating it. It is what it is. There's nothing we can do there. We're just not getting any cards we can play. And any time we did try and get creative and raise, we were running into 3-bet pots where we're just getting out of there, and there's 3 bets and 4 bets and jams and everything else. It was just no cards to play with. So we'll chalk it down, and that's the end of it. We go home tomorrow. Right, just in the airport, about a half an hour before I board, and it's time to go home. Mixed emotions about going home. Really enjoyed the trip. Half of me's ready to go home, and the other half doesn't want to leave and has serious FOMO because I'm not playing the main. But that just leaves another trip to come back and hopefully play the main someday. All in all, I've really enjoyed it. Not something I'm going to forget anytime soon. Definitely something that I hope I get to do again. It's not something I want to consider it being a once-in-a-lifetime trip. I'm disappointed for the most part in how the poker went, but really enjoyed the trip and really enjoyed the experience. Even if I feel like I was card dead for a lot of the tournaments I played. It's bittersweet. I am looking forward to going home. It's my birthday Saturday, so I'm looking forward to celebrating with friends and family. I feel very lucky to be able to play it in some WSOP events. Not everyone gets that opportunity, and I do feel very lucky to be able to have done this. But I'm just a little bit disappointed, and I'm pretty tired. I'm running on 4 hours sleep here, and I just really want to go home now and chill out and process the whole thing. We'll see. So yeah, I've had an absolute blast. It's been amazing. Met some really cool people along the way. Would love to say I played some good poker. I don't think I did. And again, that's the bit that's nailing at me. I don't think I gave a good account of myself out here. Yeah, I'm going to go and sort myself out, get ready for the flight, and head home. It's been fun.